Welcome to the adventures of Jilp 6. Am I prepared for this? No, but my god, we're in. That's the issue with this autosave as well. The commitment mode is if I start an episode, I'm not mentally in the right place for it. You know, I don't want to meditate for 5 hours before I play Rimworld, but my god, it's a lot of pressure. It is a lot of pressure. I mean, the Modpack anyway is a lot of pressure because it's a very difficult Modpack, but the whole commitment mode as well, essentially playing Iron Man here, makes it a lot worse because I can't just reload if I, like, mess up the intro or something like that. So, no pressure. Okay, then. Jilp number 6, what's the plan? I was sent over Discord basically a to-do list, which I'm going to stick to very loosely here, but I don't want to sort of, I want to let the series be a little natural, you know, I don't just want to have a whole bunch of bullet points we have to hit every single time, I don't want it to become too mechanical, and I also feel like Rimworld won't allow that to happen with some of the random events that are going to be thrown at us anyway. But, essentially, getting the plants done as soon as possible and getting the cooler done as soon as possible should be very, very early recommendations, I'd say. Wind turbine, I mean, it's good, but again, it takes a lot of convincing for me to get these things set up because they are so much maintenance as well unless we plant crops around it. Issue with that is also stony soil back there as well, which will stop, it'll stop our plants growing well, but it won't stop trees, and that in turn won't stop the wind, or will stop the wind turbine. Starvation, unhappy nudity. We've got some berries, so I'm okay with the starvation. When he wakes up, he can eat pretty quickly. Getting some more wood definitely wouldn't hurt, and honestly, I think this time around we can definitely focus on the furniture game a little bit more because we don't have to worry about, you know, getting wood from the other side of the friggin' map. Bedroom, poor. A poor bedroom? How dare you? I guess, right, let's stick down then. First things first. I mean, do we go for the electric stove to start things off? I mean, we could use a campfire just to cook some initial meals. The only thing I don't want to build, the only reason I don't want to build an electric stove, or a fueled stove, sorry, is because it costs 2 components less than an electric stove, and we're always going to need to upgrade to an electric stove eventually anyway. So why not bite the bullet and actually just get the electric stove down immediately and use a campfire instead, just for cooking the first few meals here. Alright, I'm kind of happy with that. Oh, we've also got cargo pods here going on as well, which is great news. Right, let's put down that stove there. Cargo pods, what have we got? They are kind of far away. They're just over the other side of the river, so we can always go for that. Alright, let's go and check out what this is. Could be something great. Did he actually eat his food? Food 0. Oh, for the love of God, I thought he'd finished eating. Okay, that one's on me. Sorry, guys. That one is definitely on me. Right, okay, we're good. We'll let him do his sort of daily routine here. And when he's done, right, now I'm going to say playing horseshoes. Okay, fine, we'll allow that as well. Then when he's done with this, and its mood is high, fulfilled his recreation, etc., we'll go and check out these cargo ponds. Yeah, we're in the green. We're good. So what is wrong with him? Soaking wet, awful bedroom, minor pain, unsightly environment, naked -5. The minor pain from the old gunshot, huh? I never actually considered that would have such a gameplay effect. That's always given us a permanent -5, which kind of sucks. Anyway, check these pods. Just anything like meals, like packaged survival meals would be a 10 out of 10. No! Oh my god, what the fuck is that thing? Andrew Sorchus. Hello, Andrew. My name is Jilp. 28 fine meals. Have the gods gifted us such the kindest of gifts we ever could? I just wanted packaged survivor meals, and they've given us me fine meals. They're gonna rot before we can eat them unless we get a cooler down quickly. That's insane. Okay, that actually changes the way I'm gonna do things here. We don't need to worry about food for a while, so I'm actually gonna prevent the rice growing. Because if we act quickly and get down a cooler and things, we've already got the food dealt with. Okay, so let me think. Let me have a think. First things first. Let's build a freezer. I'm going to build the freezer up in this direction, simply for the reason that, A, we can also cut down some trees in the process. B, it's closer to the farms. What else? I'm sure I could come up with some other nonsense for why I'm doing this. Well, basically, we're going to cut down those trees and get some wood out of it as we roof over this place, so that's going to sort of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh, yeah, I remember. The wind turbine. Like I said before, the wind turbine sort of being... I want to place it as close to the base as possible, or as close to the coolers as possible. This allows us to put the wind turbine actually over the farm, and, you know, not over this stony soil, which we don't particularly want to grow crops over. Look, there's lots of reasons for doing this. Right, speed up. Get this done, Jilp. This is down to you, my friend. And it's going to give us a little bit more wood as well. Fine meals are really going to help out a lot, because it's going to boost up his mood as well. As well as, you know, him not starving, that is. This is great. Okay, quickly blitz this out. We'll also work on coolers almost immediately, seeing as coolers have ended 2 of the campaigns. What do you mean you've got no work? Oh, because I haven't got any of the trees designated. That's fine. Okay, orders, let's just chop some wood then. Orders, let's chop some wood then, like I said. Alright, now we want to go for ones that are fairly close. I don't particularly want him going too far out of his way for wood here. That also might be a little bit too much, but we'll just chop wood until this is finished, and then I'll cancel the rest of the designations. That should do it. Okay. It's also locked himself in his room now. Ah, Jilp. My god, you actually drive me mad, my friend. Okay, there we go. Right, now let's get a door down as well. Whoops, that's a defensive position. Not a door, funnily enough. Right, let's get a door there and a door there. Just to obviously, you know, make it so that the bedroom isn't cooled by that. I'm actually surprised he hasn't botched more construction than this. It's an impressive display from Jilp right now. So before we build the coolers, we might as well build the power, because, you know, the coolers aren't going to work without power, and you know, there's no much point building it otherwise. I haven't really got anything else to say in regards to that. Okay, going to get himself a nice wash, and then going to go to bed. How long have we got on these meals? We've got 3.2 days to build a wind turbine and some coolers. I think we can do that, and that's going to last us quite a while. Yeah, that's 26 meals. That's quite a few days worth of food there. Right, let's get a couple of these cut, and then let's get, how much do we need? 100. So that's roughly 3 to 4 blocks of steel. I'm going to go for 4, just in, we'll be pessimistic. We'll assume that something's going to mess up, because it's Rimworld, and things generally tend to with this guy. And, strange drop plot pod. This is what I think it is. Oh, God. Oh, it is what I think it is. So this thing is from the Alpha Animals mod, I believe, and occasionally these horrible little creatures will spawn from it, which attack us constantly. It's basically like an insect hive, except it drops from the sky. If it completes its work, though, I believe it spawns an ambrosia grove, which is obviously quite nice, but not also something I particularly care about too much right now. Oh, God, we need a latrine. Oh, my God, we need... Okay, maybe that checklist is a good idea in hindsight. Right, so let's go latrine. I'm going to build it indoors because, you know, it's indoors. We could build a well kind of closer to things. It's 25 wood. Actually, although saying that, the river isn't too far away this time around, huh? Okay, so what's he going to do? He's going to go for a little bit of a walk. That sounded like one of those horrible cactus bugs already. It absolutely is. Are you serious? Okay, there it is. So these things spawn. We're going to give him the old razzle-dazzle. Right, watch this. We're going to give him the old razzle-dazzle. And then we're going to equip some wood. Oh, God, this is horrible. Okay, slower. Grab it. Self-tend. Squat up. Are these things strong? I thought it had some wood equipped then. They also grow medicinal quills. So if we can knock them down and stop them being a manhunter, they will just occasionally drop medicinal quills, and that's a replacement for herbal medicine, by the way. So we want to maim them, not kill them. Is essentially what I'm getting at here. Let's club it first. Nice. A good start. Riposted. A dodge. Oh my God, he's doing so well. Again, we don't want to kill it if we can. If we can keep it alive, that'd be great. Oh, Jesus, it's all going wrong. Come on. Heatwave. Heatwave already? Are you shitting me? I can't... Oh, my fucking God. Every single time with the heatwave, Randy. And we're going to die to this fucking cactus thing as well if we're not careful. Come on, Jilp. This is cursed. This playthrough is cursed from the get-go. My God. Another heatwave. I mean, it's only 20 degrees, although it will probably heat up much further beyond that. For 21. Come on. How is this thing this strong? We've got very lucky. Honestly, this could have ended a lot worse. Okay. It's no longer a mad hunter, right? It's an enemy herd animal of insects, though, so we've got to finish it off. I think if they are passive, they can drop those things. Okay, so how are we looking then? Oh, we're going to die in 9 hours. Fantastic. My God, this is horrible. I hate this game. Because now he's going to have to rest up a while. I'm not going to let him bed rest, honestly. Okay, let's stop with the bed rest immediately. Because we need to get these coolers. If we don't get coolers, we die. Why are you like this? Randy Random. No, I said no bed rest. Excuse me. I did say no bed rest, my friend. Oh, you know what? That's actually... No, my knees blow. What the hell are you doing? Get out of bed. Go on mine, my guy. What was that noise? It was a guinea pig? Okay, right. Let's grab a little bit more of this compacted machinery. Oh, God, it's going to take a bit... There's another one already. We are dead. We actually can't go outside. And bear in mind, it takes like 4 days for this thing to wear off. Oh, we can't outrun it. We're going to have to fight it and just hope. This is cursed. This is another joke. That's it. We're gone. I mean, fuck that event, right? Those things are crazy powerful and spawn every few hours. There's no way in hell we could have fought that off. I'm very annoyed at that one. Okay, you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Let's just dive straight into the next one. I honestly think that starting event might be a little unfair. We might have to enable that later on or something. Because those things were absurdly powerful. Unless we start with like high melee, unless we got some weapons in the first day. Okay, anyway. Commitment mode. Let's go. Random seed again. Okay, perfect. Drunkard. Fine. That's going to be me by the time this series is over. Globe coverage 20% as per usual, so that we can actually get a little bit of a smaller globe. It runs a little bit faster, and of course we might get some nice interaction with the factions. Okay, this is looking a lot better already. Mountain River. Mountain River Caves, not interested. I'm not having caves anymore. There we go. Mountain River Caves, 30 out of 60 days. That is looking pretty good. Oh, there's some nice mountains around here. Look at this. Tropical rainforest is not really on my list of things to do today, I'm going to be honest. Temperate forest. Oh, we've got boreal forest. Oh, savanna. No, definitely not savanna. What have we got here then? 40 out of 60 days. Good rainfall. Good river. Hey, this is nice. No caves as well. Is absolutely 10 out of 10. Okay. Load character. Nope. It's always a load preset. I always forget. Right, Jilp. Wow, we've got sideburns Jilp. This is actually Jilp number 7, I believe. How have I got through 7 already? Unbelievable. Now, if we remove that old gunshot, is it going to cost us points? It is. Oh, man, we took that gunshot so we could get more points. This is crazy. All right, here we go. Now, I agree with my last assessment that incapable of violence is just basically game over. Same with social to some extent. Okay. Incapable of artistic. I don't care about that. Human computer means if we can get through the early game, the research is going to be fantastic. Okay, let's random. Underground or fast walker. They're not bad. I would have hoped for a lot better. Undergrounder is irrelevant. Fast walker is not bad, but I would have preferred things that give buffs to some of his stats here. How many points have we got left? Oh, 465. Are you serious? Oh, because we're incapable of artistic. Okay, that's good. You know what? I feel like having the incapable is a blessing in disguise here. So let's go for... Oh, man, we need social as well. Right. 5 points social, 5 points... Oh, God, we need some points into plants as well. We're basically just going to have another well-rounded character here. Crafting couldn't hurt. Shooting or melee? I'm going to take all the points out of melee. We're changing tactic. We're going 10 points of shooting, boys. Oh, shit. No, we need passions, don't we? Okay, let's go passion in construction. Passion in... Honestly, I'm going to go like plants and cooking. Just try and be as generic as possible here. Maybe mining as well. Just generic all round. And crafting. Just in case things go really, really badly. We'll give him a passion in goddamn everything. Okay, another point into mining. This is the most well-rounded Jilp we've ever had, and all it took was to get rid of artistic. More to the... Oh, it's probably because he's only got 2 traits as well, and they're both sort of very, average at best. This could be good. I've got high hopes for this guy. I really, really do have high hopes for this guy. I know I said it about the last one, but the game sort of screwed us with that ridiculous cactopine infestation. What the hell the damn thing was. Luckily, we got the majority of this episode left, so I have a... Oh, man, this is already a good place to land, huh? All right, let's do a bit of scouting. I've got really, really high hopes for this one. I don't want to get too optimistic. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking really, really good. Big fan of this. Oh, my God, look at this map. Those were chocobos down there. I saw them. You can't lie to me. This map is nuts. Okay, I'm not going any further that way. I just want to get a good idea of how we're looking. This is fantastic. Those are chocobos. Is there any way to get through down here? Okay, there is, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's okay. This top part of the map is perfect. We're absolutely building a base up here. Are there any geezers nearby? No, which kind of sucks. I mean, given that I've prioritized those every single time and we've not once got close to that, I'm going to ignore it. I feel like this time around we can safely say, let's not worry about that too much. Alright, so we've got water immediately. I want to move closer to the water just to cut down the amount of time he spends washing and he spends drinking. Right, so first things first then. Let's chop some trees. So what do I want to do? I'm going to set down, when we've got some wood, I'm actually going to set down a plan for the whole base so I don't forget certain things like latrines or, you know, coolers or anything like that. Okay, that'll do. Right, okay, so we're going to build the base as close to the river as possible. I'm not going to make it so big this time. I feel like that's a big fault of a lot of these things. And then, let's do something like that. Okay, we'll go door immediately by the river. We'll go door out, I don't know, out here is fine as well. That we can put the furniture sort of up in this area without cutting things off too much. Good. I really like this. This is a really nice secluded area. Oh, God, are there any components nearby? Okay, the components are a little bit further out of the way, but that's not such a big deal, I'd say. All right. Right, so what we want to do then is go production. Nope, we want to go furniture. I'm going to start with the bed. We're going to start with the basics. We can put the bed right in the corner. It used to be the case with Rimworld. I'm not sure if this is still true, so if you know this, please let me know. If you put the bed in the middle of the room, it made it count as a more spacious room because you have more space around him. Put it right in a corner. They get kind of claustrophobic, I think is the right word. Yeah, so let's not worry about that. So what I'm also going to do is put down the world's largest table. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to put down a sort of table. I guess we could put it there. That's no problem. I'm going to forbid it for now, though. Same thing to the end table, and then forbid that, and then same thing with the dresser, and forbid that. I'm sort of planning out in the future, then as we come across more wood, we can very, very quickly get that down. why don't we go for a... We don't need water, because obviously got with fresh water right there. Let's go for a latrine, and let's put that in the house this time. And that way, I think it counts as... I don't know if it'll get a debuff, though, because his latrine is in the same room as his bed. I know that having a dedicated bathroom gives him a mood buff, but also out in the open, using a latrine out in the open gives him a negative mood, especially if there are people around. Okay, latrine I'm allowing to be unforbidden, for hopefully obvious reasons there. Let's also get a roof built on this as soon as possible. There we go, nice. Cannot build a roof over an oak tree. That's what I'm hoping on. Okay, this is good. About meals, then. Maybe we should go and hunt something. My guy. I always fall into this trap. I always think that they've got the job set up, huh? Okay, I'm actually going to make him work longer this first day again. I know it's a little bit more risky, but I think it does pay off. Okay, get to work. That should be enough wood. From the looks of it, that should be enough wood. Maybe not quite enough for a bed, considering doors are 25 wood apiece. In fact, we might as well... Just to save that much convenience, I'm not going to spend 25 wood on it. It's kind of a waste. Okay, now let's start chopping some other trees down. I'd rather not go across the river if we can avoid it. Okay, there's plenty of wood over here. That's fine. Well, I have high hopes for this one, because I think this is a good... This is a Jilp of all trades, master of none situation. He can do everything we could ask of him. Okay, we need a little bit more wood. How much have we got now? 40... Okay, so that should be enough. Seriously? Oh, 44 out of 45. My God. Okay, no, actually finish off the bed. Okay, bed's down, latrine's down. Bedroom is ready. Nice. What do we need now? I think a farm or some food or anything wouldn't go amiss. So let's put down a very quick growing zone. Again, we're going to go rice first thing. A little bit annoying, but hey, it will do. Okay, rice is good. Okay, so now then, we need some food. And we've also gone all into shooting as well, or at least a little bit further into shooting. Let's put down a crafting zone and see what we need for a bow and arrow. So we want to go production, crafting spot. So to make a bow, 10 wood, fine. To make arrows, just wood. Or we can make stronger arrows, but we need different bows, don't we? It's like recurve bow and great bow. So it makes 10 arrows. I don't know how many, do until we've got what? I mean, do until we've got, 10 arrows seems like a fair amount. Oh my God, you make them in groups of, a lot. 500 apparently. Okay, I actually don't want to make 500 arrows though, so I'm just going to add the build twice. I just want to make 20 for now, because I think that's pretty nuts. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. My guy, you've had a hard day of work. Why don't we let him have some sleep? Here you go. You know what, I'm going to let you have some anything instead. That way you can manage his mood if he feels like it. Why don't we give him just something like that? That's fine. That way he can sleep as much as he wants, he can drink as much as he wants, he can look at the stars as much as he wants and wishes he was literally anywhere else. Don't ask what happens at... excuse me, why am I called Jilp 7? Well, let's not think about that one too much. That would imply that I've screwed up 7 times before. Starving. Yeah, you don't say. We'll deal with that in a second. So tomorrow we're going to go and kill literally anything that moves. And eat it whole. Right, we also want to put down a butcher spot. And I think... Do I want to apply to the same tactic I did last time? Maybe build a campfire. What's the outdoor temperature? 12 degrees. I'm kind of tempted to put down a campfire instead. So what is that? Is that misc? Is that... I can never remember temperature? Okay, counts as temperature. Sure, we'll put down a butcher spot and a campfire then. I think a floor to his house is something that I don't think we've ever once built a floor in this entire playthrough so far. Which seems a weird thing to say after, what, 7 episodes of content? Okay, he's going to get himself a drink. He's going to work on the campfire a little bit. That's fine by me. Okay, do that. Equip some wood. Let's go whack a deer or something. Preferably anything. So let's squad him up. The rice is starting to grow. Obviously, it's going to be a while before that's done. Oh, we could just get some blueberries. There's plenty of blueberries nearby. Okay, harvest those instead. Change my mind. We're gonna harvest the blueberries. Hey, actually get on with this though. Cut the berry bush. I'm just gonna manually prioritize these. Mainly because I would like him to work on the farm as a top priority, and I don't particularly want to replace it just for the period of 6 berry bushes. Right, let's get those hauled as well. Rare thrombos. Why do you do this now? Okay, yeah, I'm sure we'll take advantage of those thrombos. Alright, let's go critical, no rotten, and then, of course, animal corpses, but no insect corpses, if you please. Alright, nice. Okay, get that hauled. We got some food in the house there. It's not a huge amount. 37. I don't know how long that'll last us. It might not be a huge amount of time, but we can cook them into meals. Let's do that until we've got... I mean, he eats, what, 3 meals a day? Let's do it until we've got 9 meals. That way they're never going to rot, because meals take, what, 3 days to rot? So that sort of works out about fine. An actual meal. My God, if we had a table and chair, we would be in paradise right now. Speaking of which, let's build a table and a chair. Who needs, you know... I mean, I was going to say who needs light, but we've got light from the campfire. Should have built it in the middle of the room then, I guess. Always do that. I just like to build it somewhere where it's a bit more... Thrombo? Ignore the thrombo. Not worried about the thrombo. Okay, let's chop wood. Right. Have we got any more nearby? Oh, all of this apparently counts. I thought it wasn't that grown. Oh, it's 87% grown. Okay, I see why. Hello, Thrombo. Stay the hell away from my rice, my guy. Otherwise, we're going to fight. Except we're not. I'm going to run in fear. Let's get this table and chair done. That could be great for Jilp. That's going to be good for morale. Not eating without a table. We're preventing war crimes with this series, first and foremost. Now, a lot of you are probably screaming, for the love of God, build a cooler, you absolute fool. I agree. We're going to do that tomorrow. That's going to be tomorrow's job. There's lots of chocobos. Oh, sorry, Meadow Ave. Of course, these giant chocobo-looking bird things. Okay, 14 out of 28, not too bad. A table and a chair. This is pure luxury. Okay. How are we looking? Not bad. Mood is good. Obviously, that's all down to initial optimism and extremely low expectation. Well, I guess I answered my question earlier. We do have a spacious interior. Comfortable. 8 without a table -3. Forget about that in no time. Slept in the heat. Okay, so this is already causing us issues, huh? The campfire is already causing problems. Fantastic. Okay. Right. Let's go on a freezer next. So, freezer, I'm going to build... I'm actually going to build it across here so it's attached to the same goddamn building. How do we want to do this? Because I don't want to destroy too much of my rice. But I also want him to be able to access it. I'm going to do something like this instead. There we go, that's fine. That's probably a large freezer, but it's only 110 wood. It's 100 wood. I don't know. Let's just do something like that. Yeah, no, you know what? Let's just do it instead. I wanted to have it parallel to the farm, but then I'm thinking if we put a wind turbine up there, we probably don't want to do that. Right, we're going to do... Oh, excuse me. There we go. We're going to do that instead. Let's put a door there. Just to make it a bit more convenient. Then we'll expand the rice farm up there and then... Are you actually shitting me right now? I can't... I actually can't deal with this. This is going to kill me. You're going to put me in an early grave. I'm going to die of a fucking heat stroke. Get rid of the campfire. We need to get rid of the... Great, so now we've got to spend all of our time now. Well, sorry, you're going to have to starve until we built this fucking cooler again. Okay, I mean, what do we do at this point? Build a passive cooler. We've got to build a passive cooler. What are they, like 50? Yeah, 50 wood, my god. Okay, well, thank god we didn't waste all of our wood on a chair. I'm actually going to prioritise cutting oak trees then to start off with. Okay, let's get these down. We just need 50 wood. That'll do. Right, get working on this cooler immediately. No, okay, right, that's fine. There we go. Okay, so the heat in the house is pretty good. In fact, to say it's a heat wave, the heat in the house is very, very nice. 17 degrees. Okay, you know what? Not so bad anymore. Now, I didn't realize passive coolers were that good, to be honest with you. I thought they were quite bad, but that's okay. Right, how are we looking? 36 degrees outdoors. 2 components with that one. Wow, Jill. Very adventurous. Very cool. Okay, let's get these... Hey, you could just actually take them home with you, you fool. Okay, good. Wow, I'm actually genuinely surprised we're not dying of heatwave immediately, huh? This is crazy. And we've got a dresser. 18 degrees. Is this a miracle? My god, so you're telling me if I build something that lowers the temperature, we won't die of a heat stroke? Wow. The miracle of life. I genuinely, jokes aside, I genuinely didn't realize passive coolers were that effective. I thought a passive cooler versus a heatwave would do nothing. Guess I've learned my lesson, huh? Right, so we need a little bit more wood to finish off the other room there, and I'm gonna prioritize that. So we've got enough enough components for both the cooler and the wind turbine. So I'm thinking, what do you want to set it up? Set it up somewhere, something like that, so we have to spend less cables on. I think if we put it there, trees can't grow that close to farms, can they? So that should be fine. And then we'll put corn on the other side of it. So we go growing zone. This can all be corn. That's quite a large corn farm, but honestly, I think we've got most of his needs sorted right now. We've got a little bit of food. Obviously, we could do with another campfire, I guess. Maybe outdoors this time? It's probably not a bad idea. Okay. Well, not that it makes any difference, because, I mean, equally, he's going to be, cooking his meals in dirt no matter what. Am I doing well? Is this good? Chat, please tell me if I'm doing well. I say chat as if I'm, live streaming right now. YouTube comment section. If I'm doing well, please validate me for the love of God, because I feel like this has been bashing my head against the wall until I get things right. It's like Pavlovian reflexes now. Whenever I see a heat wave, I just break down into tears. Okay, growing zone 2 is definitely corn. Good. I need to make sure I'm not following the potato curse. Starvation, not for long. He's got those delicious, tasty berries. Okay, right. Gonna plant some corn incredibly quickly. Get the hell out of here, Thrombo. If you so much as even come close to my corn farm, I'm going to be livid. What else do we... Okay, let's actually prioritize chopping the trees. Right, so let's go 1 on everything. Can't believe I actually haven't set up a job order yet. Rearm refuel, don't need warden yet, don't need handle, don't need training. Butchering and cooking should be very high tier. Brewing I'm going to lower down. Hunting I'm going to lower down because we'll just manually do it. Deconstruct and construct can be high tier. Harvesting and growing I'm going to make tier 2. Mining I'm also going to make tier 2. Plant cut I'm going to make tier 1. Why? Well, the only jobs above it are cooking the plants and building things. So I think that if we've got building jobs available to do, we can do it straight away and then go back to farm work. Or we can cook things and then go straight back to farm work. So I feel like that this is okay. Drugs are irrelevant. These are all irrelevant. Remember, kids, drugs are irrelevant. Let's just put all these to the lowest because we are just going to be manually designating all of these things. Anyway, okay. This is good. I'm having a nice time with Rimworld. I'm having a very fun time. Nobody is dead. Nobody is dead. I'm keeping a very close eye on this bloody heat stroke as well. I can't lose another Jilp. The cloning program. They're not going to approve me for another year at this. Get out of here. Do not eat my rice. Maddened. Manhunter. A psychic wave sweeps across the landscape. All thrombos in the vicinity have been driven mad. They're not the only ones. Okay, that's actually way too much wood, so I'm going to cancel the other designations now. Should we build him a wood floor? Pure decadence. I love it. 108 wood. 111 wood. Do it. My guy, you deserve it. He's actually so good at his job. Look at him. This is not just a shack. This is not just a dirty shack like we've had every other series. You know, in the last time we played, in the last significant playthrough anyway, we had, you know, the guy for 2 episodes last time before he died. That was like half of what we had here. Somehow in 2 days I managed to build way more than what we had in the sort of first 5 days of that guy's life. We are starving to death though, so I won't count my chickens before they've hatched. Okay, let's get, although if I had some chickens I would definitely be butchering right now. Let's get some berry bushes. We seem to be almost out of berry bushes. Those chocobos seem big and angry, and I'm not going to go and club to death one with a piece of wood because I feel like that would get him killed. If we've got any more fruits? There's also a load of blood there, which is definitely not concerning. There's no more berries. There's actually not a single berry. Okay. Now is when we panic. What's our rice looking like? 49%. We're going to have to go club something to death. This sucks. Okay. Heatwave is over. Fantastic news. And now he's going to be cloning because he's sleeping in the cold, I guess. Malnourished. Naked. Ate without a table. My God, you've got a table. Okay. Yeah. Eat. No. Eat these berries. Just stuff your big fat face. Ate with a table. Still -3. I guess it's from a couple of days ago. Alright. Squad up. Let's go kill something. Okay, over here are just the chocobos, so we're definitely not going to be killing those. Just go and explore. A donkey? I feel like a donkey would kick the shit out of him. To put it politely. Oh, what is this? Oh, a dead mountain lion. Oh, dead lynx. Tasty. Okay. Oh, and also a dead ibex ram. This is a tasty meal. We found some very tasty meals going on. Alright. Prioritize hauling, and then prioritize hauling. That's so good. Oh, please don't. I was going to say, please don't move diagonally through the river. That seems like a very slow process. Alright. A little bit light in this house. Definitely wouldn't go amiss, huh? So I think, let's butcher. Prioritize, okay, clean this room first and foremost, because I don't want to get... I think food poisoning would actually properly destroy this campaign. Butcher creature, do forever. Right, don't want to eating raw creature meat, so we're also going to put down a new campfire outdoors. Creature meat. Yep, that's definitely what a human being would refer to food as. Excuse me, fellow humans, do you have any more of that creature meat? Might as well put the interact spot there, just to save as much time as possible here. I am Mr. Efficient. Okay, no! Stop this madness in the name of your king. Okay, actually, I know you're hungry, my guy. Can we just maybe get the campfire worked on? Okay, cook simple meal. Do until we've got... No, do until we've got 9. There we go. Right. Cook. Now, not only is he going to cook, my friends, he's going to eat his meal. We're going to cancel that. He's going to eat his meal at a table. And that's how I eat meals. Both hands firmly on the desk. He's a psychopath. Holds the tray down with his hands and then, like, smashes his face straight into the table. Oh, Jilp, you are a frightening beast of a man. This is good, though. This is honestly genuinely really good. I'm happy with progress for once. This is giving me optimism. I've got initial optimism. +10 mood. -10 aneurysm. Why don't we immediately after this as well try and get some of this steel and try and work on the windmill. Wind turbine, not windmill. We're not going to be grinding much corn. What have we got here? It's quite far away. I'm going to check it out. Oh, you know, he's in high spirits. I'm in high spirits. Let's take a risk. Let's take a gamble. Oh, it's a shit ton of silver. Great. Okay, well, that's useless. And a bunch of gigantic Ground runners. Please don't be angry. I'm just here for your silver. Oh, mighty ground runner. Jilp worships you, but is also stealing your silver. Goodbye. I mean, it wasn't great, was it? Best case scenario, I mean, we get a quest giver turn up. We could buy a prisoner rescue quest or something if we're really, really desperate for colonists. Surely that meat's cooked by now. It's been on the grill for like an hour. Okay, prioritize cooking. Let's carry on with that. I have a feeling meals last longer than meat. Yeah, they do. So if we can cook this up as soon as possible, just so that we don't lose this great opportunity we've been given us. Anytime we have to go out hunting is basically a roll of the dice of, are we going to die today? Can I use his latrine? Has he got anything wrong with his life? Oh, just naked and lack of recreation. Well, you know what? You can't win them all. Speaking of which, let's go recreation then. Horseshoe pin? Horseshoe pin seems pretty good. I'd like to put it inside his house, but I don't think we've got room. Oh, you know what? There is enough room. Does he like his bedroom out of interest? Does it count as spacious interior? Quite comfortable. That's good. It's actually genuinely so good. I'm really happy with how things are going. Right, let's get some silver then. So, sorry, steel. So we need 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 if we get unlucky. So I'll mark a 4th and we can just cancel it if we get enough. Oh shit, well, no, we need some for the cooler as well. How much is a cooler? Temperature is 90, so 1 and 2. There we go. That should be enough. Hopefully with all of that, that should be more than enough. He's going to wash his hands again, as always. I think you might have a problem, Jilp. It's a problem with the cloning process. They've just got this obsession with washing their hands all the goddamn time. Right, what's he doing now? Oh, building his recreation there. Fantastic news. 17 degrees in his house. We could put in a torch for light purposes and the cooler would cancel out. Seems like a weird thing to do, though. Have a cooler and a torch. I guess, otherwise, if you put down a torch, he would be sweaty and then he'd be sad about that. Whereas if we remove the darkness debuff, I don't know. Doesn't matter too much. Right, yeah, I need to stop farming for a minute. Let's go and actually get this windmill online. Got more cargo pods, my guy. That's miles away. I'm risking it. I'm risking it. If we get steel, that's going to save us so much time, because obviously mining is quite a long process. It doesn't matter what we find here. Ooh, unless it's beetles. Chem fuel? Of course, a shit ton of chem fuel. This seems safe to store inside our wooden house, next to an open campfire. Good. Well, there we go. And we've got a little bit more of the map scouted out there as well, so that was quite a beneficial thing. It's mostly mountains here by the looks of it. What's that? Rotten turkey. Of course it would be. Why wouldn't it? That was actually the list of... It was top of my list for guessing there. Yeah, this is safe. So no one turns up with a goddamn grenade. Although tribal... You know what? The tribal enemies have stick bombs, don't they? Let's hope to hell they don't turn up and just roll one straight in our front door. Otherwise, goodbye everything we've ever known and loved. Alright. Besides my lovely chocobo, who... Actually, what's his animal? What's his handling? Terrible by the looks of it. 3 out of 20. I'm going to assume he hasn't got a high enough handling to be able to deal with those. So we'll ignore that for now. Right, let's prioritize mining a couple of these. Oh, a fair amount of steel. I'm going to queue up a bunch of these for now. Well, good news is, this is enough already to build the wind turbine, which is great. So we just need a little bit more for the cooler. Fantastic. Yeah, you could have hauled that, you lazy shit. Hey, haul that on your way back. Good God. Why is he washing there? He walked through the river to get to more water. You're a strange man, Jilp. You're a very, very odd, weird man. What is that? Animus Vox. Some sort of small, furry creature. Oh, whoa, what is this? Small canine with latent psionic abilities. Of course it has. It's got latent psionic abilities. Well, silly me. It's a psychic magic dog. Fantastic. Okay. Wind turbine is online, boys. Oh, look at that. I've never been so proud in my life. Okay. Blocked by poplar. Oh, my God. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Well, it doesn't matter. We can just expand the rice out a little bit more. That's an absolute non-issue, to be honest with you. Okay. Batteries would be nice, but obviously cooler comes first and foremost. Okay, so cooler. Oh man, can we fit one in without having to... No, we actually can't fit one in. That's a real shame without having to build more cables there. No, that's a big deal. Right, one might be enough. I don't want to build more than we have to right now. And of course, if we can also put in a wall light as well, that would be fantastic. Kill many birds with one stone. And that way we can also now move on to building, instead of just a crappy butcher spot, a butcher table. And then with it, instead of just a crappy campfire, we can build ourselves a nice actual powered stove. Rendering map image, thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to disable that mod until we've got a colony of a decent size. The amount of map images I've got lying around that really are just for a single shack and then a dead man. That's essentially what they all are. Okay, there's our rice now. Look at this wind turbine. My God, the chocobos are going to get sucked straight into it. Right, we're going to finish off our farm as well. Oh, herbal medicine is nice. Links meat right away. We kind of expected that. Okay, now we've got a little... We need a bit more steel, don't we? So, I'll wait for him to finish the corn. We might as well. Psychic Soothe. What is going on? Has Randy heard me complaining? Randy wants to keep me alive for more torment. So he doesn't want me to drop down dead yet from stress. Alright, let's get this one dealt with as well. And then the second... Stop! My dude, whenever you're heading in that direction, I just wish you'd pick up the stuff and take it with you. Really got to get to that river in an emergency. Nothing can wait. Okay, let's get down some invisible power conduits, because I hate power conduits. I think we can run through the farm without any issue, right? We don't need to actually build too many. That might be enough. What's he doing? Oh, the cooler. Yeah, actually, if you can... Oh, we need more components, really? Oh, they were 3 components. Okay, fine. I thought they were only 2 each. Shows how much I know about this game. No. Prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. There we go. All right. Lamps are on. No longer in darkness. Fantastic. Although the output from it is pretty atrocious. If it falls too low, we're just not going to be able to power the cooler and a single lamp, which is a little bit of a shame. Okay, so we have to go all the way back down here again, and I might mark all of these, because obviously we're always going to need components, right? Especially for the stove that we want to build as well. This has been... Oh, and a free turtle. Tortoise. More or less the same, right? Free tortoise as well. Delicious tortoise and rice meal. That classic Jilp Vondle, Jilp whatever the goddamn hell his name is, delicacy. Play a little bit of hoopstones before he goes about his day. A little bit of horseshoes. There we go. All right. He's going to wash it again. I feel like that's almost way too frequent. He's always in the... He might as well just live in the goddamn river, you know? Why is this turtle dead? Should I be concerned? Don't worry about it. Sure, it's just a misunderstanding or something, huh? He can cook himself a couple of nice meals there. Good. We've got food for the next couple of... Oh my god, the first harvest is in. Can we tame that thing? Seems like it'd make a good pet. Tame. Also, like, actually tame it. Train. Let's try it. He's going to cook himself some more meals. This is good. This is actually great. I feel like for once in my goddamn life, I've actually succeeded with something. Alright, let's harvest all of these berry bushes. And let's also chop down every living tree in the world. I'm really going to enjoy chopping down as many trees as possible, because last time I was deprived of that. It's a lot of berries as well. It's good that we've got so many berries in the immediate vicinity, because that's really going to help out with, you know, obviously the whole food stuff. Alright, let's... I guess we could start keeping food up in this room. I'm going to build the door there. And let's expand zone. Do something like that. And then we want to go critical. Let's remove rotten. We definitely don't want rotten. Animal corpses, not insect corpses. You know, let's clear all. Let's try that again. No rotten. Thank you. We want animal corpses, no insect corpses. Thank you very much. And then we want to go foods. Alright. And then we want to go to this one and obviously untick foods and corpses. Besides mechanoid, I guess. But obviously we're going to build an actual stockpile and not rely on his bedroom for everything. Alright. How are we doing? Right, let's get this door finished if we can. Gathering berries. That's fine. It's an acceptable thing to do. Gathering more berries. I'm happy with this. This is good progress. Do we seriously need more? Oh, right. We need more wood because he didn't actually finish chopping down the trees. Right, let's get 2 more chopped just in case he butchers this. As in, botches the construction. He did it. Hey, nice work. Okay, now all we need is what? 1 more component? So I'm actually going to force him to stay awake just to get this goddamn component done so that we can keep this food going for as long as possible. Even if the cooler isn't consistent, just the fact that it's on sometimes will help keep the food fresher for longer. So even if they're not permanently fresh, it will help out a fair amount. Oh, hang on, he's going to the river. And clearly, obviously can't, you know, take the components with him. Are we full? Oh, right, because the stockpile is goddamn tiny. Okay, let's try that then. Can you finish? Need components, huh? Need components. Well, what's in your pocket then, you big fool? There we go. He's also carrying some tortoise meat for the journey. Nice, he didn't botch it. Oh, God, I put it in backwards. I botched it. Okay, it's not a big deal. We just have to reinstall it the right way around. There we go. Okay. All right. Nice. It's actually working. Your boy's a genius. He's done it. I mean, let's not go that far. So let's remove this passive cooler as well, because it's actually just going to make him far too cold as he's asleep. Let's deconstruct that. Right, you can go back to bed if you want. Yeah, you don't have to stay awake. You can go back to sleep. My guy. There we go. Okay, he's gone back to bed. Good. Hey, this is 10 out of 10. This is a great start, but we are going to leave this here for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series still. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I feel like this one has a lot of potential. In one episode, in what, 16 minutes? I've got more achieved in this very, very short amount of time than I did in all of the last 7 episodes combined. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for watching, and let's give a big shout out to all of our insane top tier level patrons for making these series possible in the first place. Thank you to Harik, Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Baniel, Sedini, Conspired Sea, Crosis, Escape, Facunda Vasquez, Heydog, Jimbo, Josh Lundeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Necrophilm, Palvis Presley, Sean Thornton, Smirtworm, Tom Terror 18, Vacuous Backers, Wolfsen, and Zazzy7011. Thank you all for your support, the Insane Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for keeping the channel alive, uncensored, and more importantly, thank you for killing me off at a very young age. It's most appreciated. Thank you. And a big thank you as well to Gray, Nathaniel Lindberg, Llewellyn Thomas, Acero, Betimus Max, Chris, Crazy Pat, David Van Diepen, Don Connie217, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Haji Demar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, Icy the Great, Jay Lera, James Barnes, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plock, Nathan Flores, Matthew, Nick, Panther Pearl, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, don't watch this episode, Serthal the Swede, Wolfie, Sicko, Adam Person, Sidini, Fraser Brennan, Noah Gallimore, and the Insane Pickle.